we do have a wonderful Gunpla to work on today, and I'm super freaking excited for it. So, one thing to keep in mind, I have a big ass camera a big ass microphone right in front of me. So I'm gonna have to work around it. It might be a little bit interesting, and I could potentially be a little bit loud on my mic because I will be leaning over. But I will do the best that I can. I promise, I promise. Okay. So we're gonna break into it. We're gonna unlock this bad boy. Just gonna cut these. Get all my trash out of here. And by that, I mean I'm going to throw it on the floor. The brand new Gundam. Whoop. Lay this over here. I can put my little sprues in there. Oh, this one's gonna be freaking cool. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is A. I'm gonna try to alphabetize. Just kidding, we all know that's not gonna happen. I love these. The yellow is so freaking cool. What's up, Happy? How are you? You own the Freedom one? You still need to build it? You don't think this is, I mean, it's not that early. It's early enough. I've been up since like the wee hours of the morning. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. What's up, Bull? Hi, Insane. Jay. It's so weird. Does everything look okay? I had to like fuck around with a bunch of my settings, and I'm curious to see how it works. So most of my like camera settings are set to auto in regards to like light adjustments, but I also have a window open to kind of give some extra light. So things might get a little funky, and if they do, I might just have to close the window. Might get some harder shadows, but I don't give a fuck. You should check the Justice for Infinite Justice. They're hot pink? Well, that's freaking cool. I love that. Page 1. Ah, yes. I can read every little bit of all this kanji. I can't. I cannot. Unit, Clippy. Yeah, I can assume I know what I'm doing. I've done a big old master grade build before, but yeah, I would assume it's the same, or at least similar. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up. Body unit. We're gonna start here. What is this size? Okay, the scale of the model. Please hold. 1/100th scale. Is that good? Is that bad? Well, you tell me. I don't know. I've done a few of these, but I never really pay attention to that kind of stuff. You're on a 10 stream streak? Fuck yeah. You to bomb? How is the music? Can you hear it enough? Or do I need to up it? I feel like I might need to up it. We'll see. You let me know. Okay, we're starting with the B's. B's nuts. That's a G. I do need G. It's always good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You don't know either? You just know what questions to ask? I love that. Oh, you were looking for inches. Oh, I don't know. Also, I don't think Japan is working on the inches scale. It would be centimeters. They would be working the royal metrics. Well, I guess we're the royal, aren't we, if we're on... Anyway. Anywho. It's around 16 to 18 inches. That's pretty big. Pretty big indeed. So we got D and we got G, but do we need D yet? Nope. Back in the box. We need B. H. S. J. Good lord, man. C. Oh, this should probably be B. B. I found B. I found B, guys. Okay. I feel like there's always so much trash whenever I do these. Okay, sorry. So much better. B. Okay, we'll throw F over there. B10. G. Oh, fuck, we got A's. Oh, our A is a little dude. I big little dudes? That sounds so funny. So this is A, where our little dude be at. A perfect grade is a 1/80th scale? It'd be about 40 inches? Oh, dude, that's cool. Aren't those the ones that don't necessarily, like, snap together, though? Isn't that the one where you really gotta, like, go in and glue? I know that gluing these can be a pain in the ass. Sticker packs! Actually, there's only one thing that's more of a pain in the ass than gluing. And it's these little decal stickers. There's so many better ways to do them. But like, specifically these on the metallic sheets, they're just horrible. These things are booty butt on fire. I hate them. These back ones though, they seem softer. Like these might be better quality. We shall find out in time. Okie doke. Put that little spicy thing away. People prefer perfect grade because bigger pieces and not worrying about pieces breakling. Yeah, I said breakling. That's a word, right? Can breakling be a word? It could be a word today. Okay, we're looking for B10. We got B10 right here. Oh, is that got a weird one? That one kind of has a piece I gotta be careful of. Okay. B10. Any other B's on here? B11. Might as well knock them out at the same time if I can. Gotta update. Ooh, what? Tell me. I want to know. I love tea, specifically when it doesn't deal with me personally. I feel like my own tea is just so freaking boring. Babe, what kind of grade do you prefer? Your hands are too big to work with small pieces. I feel that. I feel that. My nails are usually too long to work with these little pieces. Like I usually get them lost in the bottoms, which is a hot mess, but I've learned to adapt. Yeah, what's up, dude? Where's my Zord? How are you? And hi, big dog. Okay, so we've got B11, we got B10. Okay, we need G8 and G10. 8 right here. Well, try not to like stab my eyes out. 8, eep. And then 10. Dude, this music's a vibe. It's up here. That sprue. That said, oh fuck, G9. Jesus. She went to go do them for this. Who did? Oh, these? They're a little old. They've grown out. Actually, I'm getting them redone next week. Very, very excited. And then they'll get nice and sharp and pointy and claw-like. No, it's always good to have long nails that you can also use as a weapon. That's kind of how I feel about it. Okay, we need G9, which is right here. You're doing swell? Hope you've been well. Which fancy Gundam is on today's jet? This is the freaking. What is the actual name? Aegis? That sounds so weird. Aegis? But it's in the description or the title of the stream. But there also is a unit number too, and it's GAT, which is hilarious to me. X303. So in other words, this unit is going to have one hell of a booty. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully that booty don't disappoint, you know what I mean? We'll find out. Okay, we snip. Blink. And we pull this one out here. Perfect, perfect. Let's see, you prefer the new Master Grade versions that they call Master Grade Extreme? I have never even seen those before. So there's only 2 model kits that have been so what's the difference? Like, I'm super curious. You forgot to move? Oh wait, you forgot to move to learn how to read? Oh, you're totally fine. I forget to move too, and usually it's like how to speak. You know, it happens. So we were going to meet up with him again Friday. You got pissed and said, fuck it. Okay, so you got into contact with his ex. So the chick that he was like staying with for a second. Apparently he made out with her the day before they broke up. Then he visited her for the weekend and then they hooked up. And then Monday he told, oh my God. This man is hot garbage. Hot garbage. She needs to run. She needs to run hard. Okay, usually I'm like really good at cleaning up these edges, but part of me like doesn't want to spend as much time on it. Cause like I know you really don't see the difference. But it does make it look a little bit more polished, like a wee bit. It just takes forever. Forever and a day. Whole day. Oh man. That moment when you're getting a phone call and it looks kind of important. Give me 1 second. Oh well, I'll call them back. I missed it. I was gonna answer their call and then I missed it. As someone who loves a good back scratch, nails are approved. Oh, big time. That's actually how I test out my nails. Is that literally when my hubby gets home, I'm just like, are these good? And sometimes they are a little bit too sharp. And I have to file them down a bit. Sometimes they got a little bit of an edge. It's one out of the cosmic era. See? Cosmic era, it's fitting. Totally did that on purpose. Just kidding, I didn't. But it works out. This one looks okay. I've gotten much better at snipping things off of the sprues to where there's really not a lot of extra gunk. But sometimes there still is. And then we have to remove it. One's good. Okay, this one looks... Oh, I do have a spot on this one. You guys probably can't see any of these little details, which is so weird, because like I feel like so I use my phone. Well, I have two phones, right? I use my old phone that has like a really good beefy camera as my camera for stream. And I'm like a solid 3 feet away from the actual camera, but I feel like the quality gets nerfed the moment it goes into OBS. Which is a little unfortunate, but at the same time, ain't nothing I can do about it, right? Ain't nothing a girl can do. But actually, I feel like the quality of this phone, so it's a Galaxy S21 Ultra, it's way better than any sort of webcam that I've had in the past. It's just like so much crisper, and I feel like the lag and everything is just better. I prefer using an old phone instead of an actual webcam at this point, I think. So then you put your sister in contact with the ex. And it was apparently not the first time he did something like this. And now your sister blocked him. Well, that's good. That's what she should have done to begin with. She deserves so much better than that. And by that, I mean a normal person who's just not a twatsicle. Okay, so we need our guy from A9. Oh, God. Okay. He's right here. Look, wait. Is this guy? This little dude, he looks like he's taking a poo. What's up, cat? How are you? Master Grade of Extreme has a separated inner frame with massive detail, better articulation once it's combined with the outer layers. So far, they've only done Unicorn Gundam, Strike Freedom Gundam, better version of Freedom, and they also have a Master Grade SD Extreme that is on a more smaller side, but bigger head and smaller body. That sounds freaking cool. So you're telling me that when you're done building them, they don't feel like as fragile? Like you feel like you can move them around a lot easier without like having to put things back into sockets, I would assume. Because I can definitely see how that would be a big improvement. Use X-Acto knives for everything, opening packages, digging out splinters, all kind of random stuff. I used to be I used to use them a little bit more haphazardly, I guess is probably the better way to word it. I've gotten better, mainly because my hands get tired really fast. And part of that is probably because of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, but I kept stabbing my fingers. It got to a point where like I had hand fatigue, and then I like lost the control that I needed to stab things effectively. And then I was just stabbing the phalanges, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta stop doing this. Okay, so we put this one onto here. Okay, this goes down, this goes on top. I put them together. I go snap. Okay, that one actually didn't snap. That was pretty lackluster on my end. You're doing great, hump day. Hell yeah, hell yeah. They won't be as fragile, but you always put your figurine in a glass cabinet. I feel like that is the best thing to do. The absolute best thing to do. Okay, so we got a little top part done here. Let's put this guy together real quick. So we're looking at this orientation for the red. And then we got this guy who looks like it goes like this. And then put the holes in the nubs. Nubs and holes. Oh god. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Come on, buddy. Oh, nope. I thought I had one. I'm flying blind. Oh, I did it. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, so we got these two. Boink. And everything is going into this one. So this guy looks like he goes up first. Perfect, perfect. We got a little dude. How the fuck is this guy gonna sit in this and go in there? Okay. Well, I guess he's got a... Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay, we're gonna get the teeny. Hold on. we need some tweezers. But I don't want to use my very good ones. I want to use like my secondary tweezers. Mecha making action, hell yeah. You should be studying for your CDL, but you'll do that an hour before bed. Hey, sometimes that's the better way to do it because then your brain can, I guess, kind of process it while you sleep. We're gonna grab this guy by his ankle. We're gonna shove him in here. Yeep. Come on, Shinji, get up in that. Just kidding. Are you there? Are you, god damn it, sir, sit. Sit in the craft. Oh my god. I did it. He's beautiful. He's gorgeous. What's up, Digger? Second team, I know, right? It's my B team. Everyone needs B team when it comes to tweezers. Cause like, we all know you wrecked one of the pairs. Okay, this one, oh. Snapped in kinda. Did it snap in enough? Nope, there we go. He is now encapsulated. You can kind of see his little face. Wait, hold on. Wait, angles. Oh my god. I did it, there he is. We should name him. Should his name be Jeff? Oh, just kidding. It's Athron. Athron Zara. Katora knows what's up. He is now fully enclosed in his little hideaway. Look at that. Stunning. Gorgeous. You're telling Kath you said that? That's fine. Go for it. Glad you can make it for the stream. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, so this guy is done. We'll set him here. So now we need A18, A19, G's, right and left. What the fuck is that symbol? Oh, good. I can read what that is in Japanese. We're just gonna get all of these at the same time. That's probably the better situation for me. We'll start with the A's. So we need 18 and 19. Are you the fancy ones, 18 and 19? You are not. Ah. They're the dark ones over here. So real grade is 140, oh gosh, 144th. Almost the same size as high grade, but it's more premium build. So they have released a lot of stuff on that lineup, especially the Neon Genesis stuff. I think that's the other builds that I have that I haven't finished. That would make sense. You're also glad you can make it? You do so rarely these days, but I'm always happy when I see you. I always appreciate it. Okay, so we got 19. Now we got, hopefully, 18. How's the music and audio and everything? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? What are we thinking? Okay, I think that's all the A's. Now I have G. So I guess 19 and 20? I'll just pull them just in case. Are they the same? Here we are. They are opposite of each other. Surely I won't fuck this up. Surely. Wait, I said 19 to 20, right? Oh god. I thought I already fucked it up. Oh my god, we're fine. Just jumped at me a little bit. Totally normal. Hannah streams is more of an event to me. Just as a cat. I mean, I think it's a casual hangout. You can't read Japanese, teach us. I can't read it either. What am I gonna teach you? All I know is like Oyogi Masenka and Majde. And Doi Tashimasta. I know that. Oh, and Tadakimasu, but that's just from animes, let's be honest. It's not too loud, it's nice and comfy. Hell yeah. Famous last words. You might be right, you might be right. So we got the 19 and 20 done here. So this little area, like these all go in these nubs. Okay. So now we need 3 and 2. These here. I just don't want them to like go flying because I will never find them. Never, ever. So I figured, since this is one of the last few days that we have my lovely stream set up in my art room, I might as well take advantage of the extra wide desk and do a little Gunpla stream. So they did just finish our basement today, which is super exciting. They got in at like 8 a.m. Actually, no, it was closer to 7 a.m. to finish it up down there. So now the rebuild actually starts. We will have to remake all of their Billy bookcases that we had and that we lost during the flood. Ew. Okay, so we are doing B8 and B9. Also, Kath totally shut down my idea to mooch off of his PC and to make a dual PC setup. But that's okay. He just said that, you know, he'd prefer that we be able to game at the same time, and I know that would have been a limitation if I did, but that's all right. I think one of my goals, I guess, in like content creation and like gaming and stuff and streaming is going to eventually be a dual PC setup. I think it would be a good investment at some point in time. Okay, so we got this. Oh, hi, what are we doing? Well, Great Red Shark, we are currently building a Mecha Man. We are. You're gonna chill and do Lursies? Do your thing, no worry. I will be careful with my phalanges. I was gonna say, just watch I say that and then just like poke the crap out of myself. I have done stupider. It is a possibility. It's okay, you can use practically any PC that has a 5-year-old or less CPU to do a job of encoding and sending Twitch the stream. See, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It would be so dope and crazy ideal, but this would never happen. Or at least I don't want to say it'll never happen, because who knows, right? I want to stay open to stuff. But Starforge, if Starforge decided they wanted me to be one of their people, and then I could like be like, yo, Starforge, please send me a low caliber that you have so that I can have a dual PC setup. Appreciate you, kind of thing. Like, you can take a laptop? No way, really? I mean, wouldn't it have to have a pretty good it would have to be like a gaming laptop though, wouldn't it? Because otherwise, I just feel like it's not gonna have enough like RAM. Or the processor won't be as good. I could be totally wrong about that though. I'm making wild assumptions. Cool vibe. Well, thanks, DJ. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Just over here playing with sharp things and little plastic things and thingalangs. And I haven't poked my finger once yet. I probably just jinxed that. A daytime stream? Indeed, indeed, indeed. Oh, not just a cheap-ass CPU. That makes sense. Definitely. That you can view Hannah? What the hell? Pleasure seeing you. Pleasure having you, Legend. How are you doing? You doing well? How have you been? Been there? So you used to build? It was your thing? Oh, that's really cool. I love that. I love that so much. I think crafty, like little crafty hobbies are so freaking rewarding. Like not just like mentally, but like to see something that you've physically made, even if it's like small scale and like you were just following, like Legos even. I would even lump Legos into this. It's just so nice. It's nice, and I feel like it kind of is like, here's a cookie, you know, for that little creative side of your brain. Cute nails, wow, thank you. When did you steal the Goron Ruby? What do you mean the Goron? I mean, I didn't steal nothing. I ain't no theft, no thieving. Maybe. Gonna get a Krapika chain for a tattoo on your arm. That would be really cool. That would be a super cool tattoo. I know that there's a lot of people who get the spider tattoo, but I'm just like, yo, I don't know if I'd want that one. I think if I was gonna get any tattoo from Hunter x Hunter, I'm trying to think what I would want it to be, because there's so many really cool references in there and things that I really appreciated about the anime. I think it would be one of the pieces from the game board. Is it called Pongi? I can't remember what it's called. From the Chimera Ant arc. I think I would want something like that. Destination reached. Nice to pop in for if you have a good day. See you Thursday. See you later. Not gonna lie, they were fun back in the day. They are so much fun. I started making stuff like this, I don't know, like maybe 6 years ago. And I did like a little bit of like Warhammer builds and stuff like that. But I never really got big into like Warhammer painting or anything like. I like building them. I just didn't like putting the work into painting. They're just so little. They're so little. Oh, your ring. The Gorons might be looking for it. I usually joke that when I die, my ring is going to be legendary loot, and the ability that it gives you, that whenever you laugh, it makes your enemies shit their pants. I just feel like it is the right amount of chaos for a legendary drop ring. Or I used to joke that it was like one of the rings of power that Gandalf has, because he's got the one with the ruby. I'm like, oh my god, so fancy. To be honest, the spider tattoo, like the XXX thing, yeah, hardcore people. I'm not hardcore enough for that. I'm too chill. I'm too chill to have like a weird. I mean, okay. I am fully sleeved up, but one of my sleeves is spirited away, which is why I got this cute little ducky. And then the other one is like a traditional Japanese sleeve. So like, I'm tatted, but I'm not a hardcore person. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. If I needed to throw down, I 100% could, and I 100% would, but I don't like to need to. No, no, no. It's a fantastic ability. Well, thank you. Back to work? Oh, okay, well, enjoy your work. Get her done. Oh my god. What loot I must have. Gundam not even finished yet. I'm so sorry, Koi. I've let you down. I've let you down. I'm also like losing where my pieces are. Okay, I think... Well, I got 2 pieces. I think this one's 19 and this one's 18. And I think... Good lord, the order of operations on this thing. I'll be fine. No, I'm gonna fuck this up, man. How? How does this attach to this? Does it go like right into it? Like here? There's 2 slots. Where I be slotting this? Oh my god, I'm so shaky. I need to like lay off the caffeine. Okay. Oh, it's because there's these little nubs first. And then it nubs on the nub. It nubs on the nub, guys. Everyone knows it's supposed to nub on the nub. Turn. Is this the pieces? Yes. Okay, now which one is this? That must be that side. I think. And this is this side. Okay. So that would mean I need like 15 hands. This somehow goes into here? But where the fuck does the other nub go? Does it... Oh, it goes in here? If I drop this and throw it across the room, you guys are allowed to laugh. I just want you to know. Absolutely allowed to laugh. Gunpla is a slow... It is. It is very much. Especially when you got that shaky girl vibe. Oh my god. With the long nails on top of it. Oh my god. Hello? Can someone lend me hands? Just kidding. I don't know. I can do it. I can do it. I can pick up these small pieces and magically put them together. Okay. Firmly grasp it. Oh god. I can't even like push them together properly because my nails are in the way. I think I did it. It looks right. I think it looks... Does that? No, that does not look like it's pushed in. I need something stronger. Oh, no, it's popping out. Stop. Did I get it now? Firmly grasp it. Hi, Psychonaut. How are you? Is it harder? Yes. It is so difficult with nails. I have turned this into a Soulsborne Gunpla vibe by having nails that are... They're way too long. Like, they're pretty freaking long nails. Like they're good length. I'm losing the pieces under my nails. Koi's a beautiful human, both inside and out. Damn straight. You appreciate how step 1 is a body unit? Yo, mama's a body unit. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sure your mom is a lovely, lovely, nice lady. Okay, so we gotta put the bottom piece on first. And I think it... Oh, no. Am I... Oh, shit. I gotta do it in the right orientation, otherwise I can't figure this shit out. This one goes in the back. Okay, so it's like this. Wait. And then if I wedge it like that. Oh, the wedge. And then just attempt to squish. Squish! This one snapped way easier. I also feel like it should be a standard for Gunpla that it has to like audibly snap together. Like I want the click. Give me the click. I don't want those soft little like presses. If it don't click, I don't know. I need it. Plus the ASMR aspect that I enjoy. Okay, now we're dealing with this thing's butt. The butt of the body unit. The body butt. The butt. Booty. Okay. We have 2 sides. How the hell am I supposed to do this? What the hell? We're just gonna... Do these go together first? Oh, Lord. Okay. I think so. I hope so. Are these different? If it don't click, it ain't shit. I agree. Hannah's basement floodwater is making your work internet worse. Have fun. Oh, no worries. Do your thing. Okay, so these are slightly different, of course, and is attached to my hand. Okay, well that's nice. How do I know which one is which? I don't know. Good God. Oh. Okay. I can use contextual clues? Oh, this is either gonna work or it's not. This is gonna be a hot mess. So the little nub right here is either like further to the right or further to the left. Why is this thing not focusing? It's focusing up here, but it's not focusing down here. I wonder if it's because it's that. Hold on, what if I fuck with this? Can I fuck with the angle? Does it bother you guys as much as it bothers me that this thing is slightly out of focus? But that my keyboard is in focus? And that you could read body unit, but you can't see the fucking numbers at the bottom? Does that bother you? Am I OCD? I could be a little, I don't know. I am unsure. Okay, so I think this one is G2. So I'm just gonna throw this over here. And these are supposed to be mirrored too. Somehow. Okay, so I'm thinking it goes like this. Neat. Okay. The gray thing is in the boat. Let's create another boat. Not bad. We got 2 boats. Oh, I forgot which boat I did. Nice. I think this one goes here. If it'll let me snap it. Snap, bitch. Ayo. I did it. I hope I adhered the right one. I think I did though. Oh shit, did I? Is it supposed to look like this? Does that look weird? Oh God, I need a picture. I think it's right. Like, I'm basing it off of this. Maybe it's... Okay. We're going with it. If I have to fix it later, I will attempt. It will be fine. Okay, now we gotta try to snap this one in. Perfect. It does snap, so like I feel like I'm on the right path, and it is symmetrical, and it's pointing in. Like I feel like this is pretty close. YOLO, I don't freaking know. Okay, I think I realized why the focus is weird. Give me a second. Gonna struggle bus to the quickie mark? Do your thing. I think it's because it's not level. If I level this, and then maybe if I... That looks a little better. Ish. Yeah, it looks way better. So I think it was just like a little, I mean, it's a little crooked now, but like, fuck this shit. It's not gonna be perfect. Okay, I think this section is done. So next we're working on a whole other nubble-lubbin. We have G, PC. I love the PC pieces because they're kind of squishy. But we will start with the G. We will move this up top. We'll keep our page flat a little bit. So we need G16 and G17. So that's gonna be this one and this one. These look cool. These look super cool. You need an artistic outlet, but given your particular disabilities, you've always thought of art as a path that is close to you. Well, I have good news. Art is anything that you can find creativity in. It doesn't have to be a physical medium, for example. I consider music art. because it's a form of expression. So anything that you can use, no matter what your disability is, in order to express yourself is considered an art. So it may not be with a brush or, you know, with a pen, but even if it is, art also doesn't have to be hyper realistic. It doesn't have to necessarily look like anything. It could be very abstract. Like dance is art, but people also combined things like dancing on ink and using their feet to create instead of just their hands, as artistic expression as well. We just gotta find you the right one. Is there anything that you enjoy to do or any ways that you like to express yourself? Okay, so we got these two here. Now we need to find these PC pieces. Feet stuff, exactly, feet stuff. Understand why they have to individually bag all this shit. It's all attached to sprues. Why bag it? It's a mental block? Okay, I see what you mean. Get all this noisy stuff out. There is, who was it? I almost want to say, oh shit, I can see his face in my head. Oh, that's the worst. Who is the guy who does the silly walks? Old school comedian. He's British. Do you know who I'm talking about? My brain wants to say Sean Connery, and it is 100% not. John Cleese, thank you. I should have known that. I've met him before, and he's freaking cool. I met him at a Spam-A-Lot play when I was really little. Anyway, John Cleese has a wonderful little short book. You can also get it as an audiobook. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites when it comes to like creativity and perspectives. But it's all about how creativity, no matter what art form it is and what medium it takes, is all about being playful. The moment that you put I need to make this and it needs to look this way, it removes all playful aspects of the act, right? So when you stop taking it seriously, stop trying to follow a guideline, stop trying to make something look a certain way, and you just play with it, that's the epitome of being creative. That is the essence of being an artist. It's just enjoyment and playing. And if that can help you push through that mental block that you have by just removing those expectations of having it look a certain way, then that's perfect. That would kind of be ideal, would it not? Okay, so we got 23 right here, and then we need 4, which is at the top. He does have that book too. Yeah, it was really good. I was happy that I downloaded it. I listened to that one as an audiobook because I just like his voice. Some books I feel like are much better as audiobooks when the personalities behind them are so strong. Okay, so now we want this one. But like my artwork started looking like shit. Oh my god, it was so bad. No one was ever like initially great out of the womb. And even if you are, that will only take you so far. Like unless you practice and just enjoy it, like you're never gonna learn. Or progress. So when you saw art, you thought you were working on another piece, but I'll take a Gundam too. Oh, I thank you. I have 2 pieces that I'm working on, but I can't do them in here yet. But here's one that's like partially done. Like I did not start making art and having it look like this. You fucking kidding me? That would be nuts. It started by me just attempting to draw flowers and by like mimicking and trying to trace things and learn how to do a perspective. Like there's a lot of trial and error, but also I found out I am not a two-dimensional artist. I'm not a good illustrator. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not necessarily the best at painting. But what I am good at is working with three-dimensional wire. I'm good with working with materials and building. And that's how I kind of bridged that gap in I guess my skill set. Thank you so much. There will be more cloisonne stuff coming up, I promise. I promise. After this PC, which is I'm obviously on right now, gets moved back to the basement, it'll free up this whole space. But right now it kind of took over my whole art room. It's quite a big boy. These monitors are no joke. The grist work? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was like my favorite art piece. Well, okay. Ooh, that's tough. There's two art pieces right now that are my favorite. So one is the one I haven't finished yet that I just showed you, but this is the other one. Hold on. And this one has already been purchased too, but this bad boy. So he's wrapped up, so you can't really see the reflections as much, but he's got texture. So all his little, like, he's got little froggy bumps and you can feel it. But I made a wizard frog in like an Art Nouveau style, and it just, this guy right here brings me so much freaking joy. You have no idea. Oh, love it. And this one, the one I just showed you, this one right here, when this one is done, it's gonna be so beautiful. Like, you can't even imagine the colors. So the teal work, all this teal and blue is gonna be like the main background, and then there's like, you can kind of see this little halo thing going on. That's gonna be like a neutral, like sandy color. And then she's gonna be a redhead. So I did a little bit of like the peachy tones, but I'm gonna add a little bit softer tones in there too, and her hair wraps. And then all of these flowers have like these dark green, and it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be hot. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited for this piece. And then I also have an Art Nouveau / Art Deco Sonic the Hedgehog piece that I'm doing for a commission as well. Is it challenging to work models with a proper, oh my god, are you talking about these models? Because yes, this is hard. I've gotten used to cloisonne with nails. That I can do. This is a lot harder because things get stuck. I like the pressure points to click things together is just way different. That piece is going to be epic. I cannot wait. You want to see the Sonic one? Yeah, absolutely. Please hold. So the Sonic piece is on the tail end of the wire work. So you can actually see how I do like the backing, like on the drawing that I did. But we've got Knuckles, and we have Sonic and Tails. These are gonna be really cool too. Like I'm super pumped for this one. I think I'm gonna change up some of the little corner designs. They're a little too dense, and I don't want to pull away from the main subject, but oh, it's gonna be freaking great. That's sick. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Those look like tattoos for real. It's so much fun. Like, it's so hard to describe like my love of that medium. It took me so long to discover that medium. And when I did, it just kind of like, it altered the whole course of everything I was doing, and not in a bad way at all. Like, oh God, I'm so happy it did. But initially I had a dream about it. So the artwork that they're talking about is my grist one that I did, and I don't have like a small scale grist one to show you, but yeah, so it was like I saw it in a dream, and I have super freaking vivid dreams, like concerningly vivid. And I was like, I don't know what this medium is. I'm like, I can see the art piece done and I know I'm supposed to make it, but I don't know what it's made out of. And then I saw like this random little clip on like YouTube. And it was traditional cloisonne, which is the wire work And initially, like the traditional way, it's filled with like enameling sand and usually fired, but there's ways to do it without firing, where you just kind of like set it. So I found out how to do it and I made the art piece, and then I was like, shit, I'm going to art school. And then I came to Canada, and it was the best thing ever. Like, it was so weird though, because I was on like the partner path for streaming. Like, I was doing real good during COVID. And then I stopped everything. By that, I mean, I didn't stop streaming. I still streamed. But I stopped trying to get partner because I'm like, I'm gonna be going. It was such an interesting situation of sorts. I think this goes this way, yeah. And yeah, moved to Canada. Still playing tons of freaking games. Still streaming. Learned what I wanted to at art school. Now I've got my own little art studio and little stream set up. And I get to pursue all the ridiculous crafts that I want, which is like the coolest thing ever as an artist, to just be able to make what you want. Like this room that I'm in right here, this little art room, right now it's well furnished. Like I've got like some bookshelves and I have like all this stuff, but everything's very white. The walls are white. I'm not vibing with it. It's not very creative. So I'm going to be transforming it and decorating it to look like one of the Blossom Festival from Monster Hunter Wilds. So the walls are going to be like this earthy kind of green, like a lighter green. I wouldn't say like, maybe like a sage green. And then I'm going to get tons of freaking blossoms and just cover everything on the corners of the walls and just have them hanging from the ceiling and do a bunch of lanterns and stuff, so that I can really like thoroughly enjoy the space and like do all this little creative stuff. So I decided that on YouTube, because I've got a pretty good YouTube channel at this point, I'm gonna start a little side project, and it's gonna be called Side Quests, where I work on those little projects. It'll be a lot of fun. I've got some really cool ideas. I'm super pumped. Super freaking pumped. Okay, so this piece right here is done. So now we need G's. You found me through Instagram? No freaking way. I love that. The emeralds are peak art for real. For freaking real. So you think your disabilities have closed so many doors, it's hard to see the open doors as open. Great Red Shark, I'm gonna challenge you to do something. And it's not necessarily gonna be the most intuitive. Let me say that. So we're gonna need these two pieces. Maybe if you reframe how you view your disability, you might have an easier time seeing your doors. And think of it like a video game, right? Usually in a video game, a character gets nerfed when it's overpowered, right? When it's a little too OP. So maybe view it as the cost of whatever your skill is. And that it's just something that you have to learn to change your build for. Change your skill set, change how you make your choices. Don't view it as I can't because of this. Like for example, take a warlock, right? A warlock in World of Warcraft. You got life tap. If you just look at the fact that you have life tap, you'd be like, why would anyone ever use life tap, right? That's ridiculous. That is a big negative. But if you look at how many positive things that you can do with life tap and how you can use it to your advantage, oh my gosh, it's a pretty freaking fantastic class. So if you start viewing things a little bit more like that, you might realize how open some of those doors really are. You might be able to see things a little bit more clearly. But it takes time. So like none of this stuff is gonna happen overnight. It's just little reminders that you are in control of how you perceive the world. And if you view something as a limitation, then it will 100% become one. But if you view something as an advantage or an opportunity, then it can become that as well. Would you suggest other people get training in Canada? So you imagine school costs less, but you didn't want to be, definitely I could talk about that. So school in Canada is less than in the States. However, it's not tons less. It is, well, I guess it depends on what state you're thinking. So for example, this is probably the best way I can kind of verbalize it. The University of Tennessee, if you do not have in-state tuition, which granted, some state schools do not even have in-state tuition, but Tennessee does. Out-of-state tuition at University of Tennessee in Knoxville costs around $60,000 a year. That's for any degree that you get there. And it does not necessarily include room and board. Or your ridiculously priced books. But if you're in state, then it's like 10 grand. For me to go to school here, so at Ottawa University, it was about $35,000 a year, US. And that did include things like room and board. So it's cheaper, but there's perks. The main perk of going to school in Canada is you have universal healthcare right off the bat. So you have something, well, I guess it depends province by province, because that's kind of how they determine their healthcare. So if you are a permanent resident in Canada or an actual like citizen, then you have something called OHIP, which is access to their universal healthcare. If you are an international student that's not a permanent resident or a citizen, then you have UHIP, which is like the university version, which is it's paid for, but it's like $500 a year to have full coverage and access. So that is a major perk, to not have to worry about like what happens if you get sick while you're, away, or like you don't have any of those fears. It's really nice. The other thing is the quality of the university. I feel like my experience here, which I can only speak on behalf of the one school that I've gone to, obviously, much higher level of education. Like teaching, I learned so much, so freaking much. And the stuff that I learned wasn't necessarily like what I expected. How they do their universities here is very different. So you actually apply for your major, not just the university. And part of the reason I like that is because when I say most, I mean like 95% of the classes you take are not going to be gen eds. They're all going to be tailored towards your major, which is like, dude, why am I spending 2 years of potentially $55,000 a year taking general education courses that I could take at any sort of community college? It's ridiculous. And the courses, and like, it's way better designed. You don't skip certain aspects of history, which I'm a huge fan of. I took a lot of like humanities courses. I don't know if you're familiar with what those are, but usually they have them at like religious schools. So I did go to a Christian university in Tennessee for a little bit before I transferred to UT. And the humanities course, so it covers art throughout history. At the same time, it does the Bible throughout history. At the same time, it does history throughout history. But going to this Canadian school, I realized we skipped on a whole lot of shit here. Specifically, anything that deals with the Middle East. There is a massive gap in all of the learning of Middle Eastern history, art and architecture, and like it was just really surprising to me how narrowed it was. Like I didn't even think that they would not like intentionally exclude certain things, but they did. So it's interesting. Maybe you should move to Canada for that. Honestly, I have no regrets moving to Canada. It was the smartest thing I think I ever did. I love it here. It's safe here. This is the first time that I have felt safe walking around alone at night. Do you know how wild that is as a woman? That's wild. Like, I'd almost feel bad for anyone who jumped me. Like, be like, excuse me, you're gonna get like Uno reversed. I'll be like, you give me your lunch money, punk. So we got 6 and 7. You've got your humanities. Not what you planned though? Yeah, understandable. Yeah, so you don't think it really started taking your interesting major courses until like your 4th year. Exactly, right? Isn't that nuts? Most of it is just generic intro courses. And half the time, even when you get into your higher level courses, I mean, depending on your major, of course, So mine was psychology, and then for my third year, it was psychology and also cellular biology, because I was a double major for a while. Those classes are kind of, like, they can be kind of shitty. And when I say they can be kind of shitty, is like, when I took my higher level, like, the highest level course that you could take for psychology, and it was psychology research studies mixed with statistics. The guy told us right off the bat, I'm just going to give you all A's because I want you to have a positive learning experience. I didn't learn shit from that course. Like, how is that going to benefit me if I ever go into like higher level psychology and I'm running like case studies? Like, what do you mean? I don't know how anything, like, I don't know how this works now. Like, it just sucks, because it's like, I felt like my money was so wasted. Like, so freaking wasted. Your psych work was a lot too. So you learned more working in a lab than you did from most of your oh my god, I can't talk. Most of your courses. That's how I felt as well. And so there is a little bit of that obviously here. I mean, like I said, I'm speaking from I took an art major course here, so it's a little different. But how they had that structured was pretty interesting. So the first year, you get to try all the mediums. Like woodworking, metalworking, oil painting, like watercolor. You can do whatever you want, which I loved because that's what I wanted. I wanted the ability to work in other mediums and have access to equipment that I normally wouldn't have access to. Like, I learned how to MIG weld, and that was so beneficial for me. So beneficial. And then the second year was pretty much like, okay, well, now you're to learn about like, hey, this is how you really maintain perspective and color theory and all that kind of jazz, which I'm like, okay, I can give or take when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I get it. And then third and fourth year, it's all studio work. So at that point, I was like, there's no reason for me to continue because I'm already an established artist. I don't really need to have studio time. I'm not trying to figure out my medium. I already know where it is and how it is. So at that point, I'm like, okay, cool, peace. I'm gonna leave now. But it was a cool situation. I really loved going to the university here. How the hell is this supposed to fit? Oh, like this? Where's the ball? Oh, I had my ball all turned. That sounds funny. That doesn't seem like a positive experience. Yeah. You thought it was your major as well? It's a lot of different ones. I will say, what I learned from my cellular biology class that stuck with me the most was how many case studies are absolutely fudged. Like, it taught us how to look at the studies that are in like scholarly journals like, you know, science, but then there's less scholarly journals like PLOS ONE that are still publishing articles, scientific articles, and claiming to be scientific journals, but none of this stuff is actually really proofread. Like, one of the examples that this guy gave us was that PLOS ONE had published an article about how Oreos lit up the part in a mouse's brain that was the same spot that cocaine did in humans, and how sugar is like cocaine. And they like drew this line saying Oreos is like cocaine, and it went viral, like, you know, way back when. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, Oreos, sugar, cocaine. And I'm just like, there's no actual statistics. Also, that's not an actual correlation. Like, there's no causation there. Like, it's just ridiculous what people will just kind of be like, yeah, I can get behind because it sounds ridiculous. And that's where you get a lot of your clickbait stuff when it comes to, you know, your scientific studies. You had a lot of friends go that route? Yeah, Gunpla, damn straight Exodus. They were all doing memorization cards. Oh yeah, I've done a few memorization cards. No, Oreos are cheap. You're right. Oreos are so much cheaper. So much cheaper. Okay, we got a G and an H and an F. Let's figure out all these things. I think we got a new sprue to open. How are you doing, Helonian? Hello. G11. This is upside down. I can't read upside down. Although 11, I should be able to read that upside down. I just need one of them? I guess I just need one of them. Oh, the other one's down there. I'm just gonna cut the one. I don't want to lose it. You have some Gunpla yourself? What do you have? I'm so curious. Wait. If I lose one of these and it flies into my keyboard, I might cry. I'm just letting you know, because I'll never get it back. It'll be gone forever. Okay, so we got our G. Now we need F. F and H. I've got F. F10. This bad boy right here. You're taking apart a toaster to see what you can use for things? Turns out it had crumb trays. You never knew. Were they just totally full? That's so funny. What are you gonna use? Like, what part are you gonna like keep the heating coil and just light shit on fire? Like, what's the plan here? I'm curious. Good lord. You're A. Oh, found it. You ever see the MRI study that shows all the effects? And then in turn at the end of the paper was that the sample size was 1 dead salmon. They basically show that you can, yeah, oh my god, that's nuts. Yeah, sample size is important. Another thing I learned where I was like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Did you know that until very, very recently, like in the last 10 years, the vast majority of studies when it came to psychology or like medical studies were only done on men, unless they specifically dealt with women, because they viewed that women's hormones would skew the results. So all these drug tests, let's just say on like ADHD meds, on SSRIs, anything that's antidepressant, anti-anxiety, are only tested on men. So women with like hormonal cycles have no idea how drugs will actually really affect them throughout these cycles. And that's why a lot of meds don't work on women all the time, because they weren't just never tested for, which is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Or like when you find out that like period products are never actually tested with real blood. They're just tested with red dyed water. And those two things have very different consistencies. So it's like, yeah, sure, it could work with water, but anything can freaking work with water. That doesn't mean it's gonna work with the other stuff. It's just, the world is very flawed. And all we can really do is try to be as aware as we can. So we need H45. You don't know, scrap it for anything hobby related? Ooh, I was gonna say, you could probably use that for your bases and stuff. You can use that for your Warhammer stuff. I bet that would be cool, like add some little like metal wiry bits. What kind of army do you have right now? You have 7 sword? Ooh, that's exciting. The Barbados Lupus one? I think I've done that one. I'm pretty sure I've done Lupus Rex. I think it might be on my YouTube. Is that the one that's got, I mean, how do I describe it? He's got like the sword, but that's like that. Oh my god, that was so descriptive. I don't know, a staff sword thing. It's got a ball on the butt of it. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have a YouTube. I got a big old YouTube at this point. I actually just hit my first monetization milestone, which is super freaking exciting. The next thing I'm trying to do is try to hit that secondary one, which is with the ad revenue. That one takes a little bit longer, but in time I shall get there. But yeah, I've got a Gunpla build that I did that's just quiet and Gunpla. So it's like an ASMR Gunpla build for the most part. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did the Barbados one. That, and I've also done one of those little book nooks in the same style there too. You might have to scroll down a little bit in order to find the playlist. But it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. You scrap solid copper wires from a magnet that you use for antibacterial in your WWT palette. Oh, yeah, copper is very good for antibacterial properties. But also, it is good scrap money too. Okay, so this one looks fairly cleaned up. Oh, your wet palette? I see. I see. I never really used a wet palette before. How long does the paint actually last? Like, I guess it would depend on how wet you keep it, but I don't know. Is there like a rule of thumb? So it's an old printer that you're excited to scrap? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of scrapped HP printers soon. Did you guys hear about the weird subscription thing that they've updated? And people are pretty pissed. Because it wasn't like they just rolled it out with the new HP printers that people bought. They rolled it out on the ones that were like 10 years old. So people are like plugging in their printer like, what the crap, I can't even use it. They're pretty pissed. I would be mad too. Objectively so. I'd be like, wow, this is some crap. Okay, this one looks like it's supposed to be this orientation in here. Is that it? Did I... Squish. Okay, snapped. Nice. Okay, and then... Oh! That one tried to jump away from me. This goes in the back. Ouch. My finger. Oh! Well, I pushed a little hard and printed. Okay, so depending on how wet and the type of paint, you can keep paints fresh overnight, but sometimes they'll separate. Oh, I didn't think about separating. That's interesting. So you're doing a classic Gunpla model? Gunpla Seed was your first? Oh man. I really want to get into more of like the Gunpla anime. Or the Gundam animes, but I don't really know the best place to start. Any recommendations? So the paint only lasts a few hours, and then it'll separate eventually. Does it help if you use like additional mediums with your paint to extend the life? I know with oil painting you can add like turpentine and stuff like that, or mineral spirits to kind of thin it out and make it dry at different timing, but I didn't know if that was the same case with acrylic. So you moved to an Epson 2850 a few years ago. Man, I think the best thing I did was get a thermal printer. A super small thermal printer. Because I don't have to worry about ink ever fucking again. And it works from my phone, and it's like a little rectangle that's this big, and you just put in the thermal paper. The only thing is like, you gotta keep that paper out of the sun, so if you're using it for like saving files, not the best. But if you're using it for like an artwork, then it's perfect. If you're using it for like a reference. Let me go ahead and allow that message. There you go. Let's see. So yeah, you can mix a retarder in there to keep it fresh, but the separation is still a problem. Gotcha. So it'll separate no matter what. Vallejo loves to separate. Oh, Vallejo. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we gotta do this guy. Well, we're combining things. Combining. Is there an order? It says 1-4. What the fuck does 1-4 mean? 2-4, good buddy? I know this one is over here. Following my heart. It just says in the side, so I'm gonna assume it's this side. they just freaking warp in like a week or two, and then you have to like properly condition them and like snip them, make sure that they don't get Ugh, what a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. Pro Acrylic Titanium White via airbrush. You can get it more smooth than ink. Okay, well that's different then. It's a type of synthetic. So Sable is $20 for a... See, that's... Hate that. I hate that. You want to know something? I'll tell you. What's up, Legalized? How are you? This right here. This is pigment. This is pure pigment that you can use for any type of medium. So you can use it for watercolor, you can use it for oil, you can use it with freaking acrylic. You just need your binding medium. This little jar was like 10 bucks. And it has lasted me forever. For freaking ever. And it's the best thing I've ever used. I almost say that it's a better idea, and it tells you everything in it. So it's like, here's the actual pigment. So it's titanium dioxide, PW6, and then the vehicle. So it's got a small binding agent in there. It's safflower oil. So you can find them with different vehicles. So they work better with certain other like paint mediums that you're creating. And it also has the light fastness, transparency, opacity, all that kind of stuff. Like all you would really need is your binding medium in order to turn this into an acrylic. And this would last you forever, and you can make it as pigmented or as like transparent as you would want. Like so much better. And especially if you got a vortex, you can just easily make that shit. It's good stuff, man. Sable is natural hair. It's so good. You want natural hair? I got like 20 fucking feet of 20 feet, Jesus. I got like 20 inches of this shit. You guys want some? Like, next time I get a haircut, I'll put it in a bucket. Make your own. Fuck these companies, man. You're doing fine? Recently you got your first Gunpla kit? No way. You told your friend about it? And he texted about one of us. Oh, this is so exciting. You're gonna love it. It will take a little bit of time, so hopefully you're patient. After you're done with your first build, though, you'll just be hooked. Absolutely be hooked. Okay, what do I need now? I need F. So I need this guy right here, F11. 20 feet of hair. Oh yeah, 20 feet of hair is a little long, but my hair is to like my lower back, and part of me just really wants to cut it all off anyway. We'll see. We'll see. When I get time for a haircut, one of these days, I'll do it. So there is a timeline. It just depends on what series you're watching. Okay, so IBO is a separate timeline post-calamity from Seed Destiny, Seed Freedom, the Cosmic Era. And the big timeline is the OG, so the Universal Century. Do you think it would be better to start with something like the Cosmic Era? Way to go, Hannah's Punsel. Oh my god. There's so much. There's just too much hair. There's too much. It's too heavy and it gets everywhere. I'm like suffocating my vacuum every single time I run it because I'm like, oh my god, this thing is choking on like feet of rope. Except for it's just my freaking hair. It's unfortunate. It's not like I shed a lot either. But it's just if I shed one little piece of hair, it's like, oh cool, here's like 4 inches. You want to know which? Absolutely, I would love to know which one you got. Hannah leaving evidence all over. I'm so sorry. White pigment is just natural larger than other colors. Yes, you are 100% right. It is thicker. It's a big boy. That's also why white tattoos are, white and red tend to be a little bit more painful when you get them done. Fuck yellow. Yellow is, I don't like yellow. I'm not a fan of the color yellow in general. Mainly because it gets muddy, it gets dirty, and it's very hard to find an actual yellow shade that I enjoy. Unless I actually mix it myself. We got the HGAC 144. Do you know if you got a high grade or a master grade? I'm genuinely curious, but you're gonna have so much fun. Yellow is a weak bitch. It can be. It's also just I don't like the color yellow. feel like yellow is great in certain circumstances, but there's better hues. Yellow tends to look very artificial. Heavy arms! I love it. I love it. You're in the right place. All the Gundam peeps unite. My boy. Man, I wish Captain Creed was in here right now. He has a full room dedicated to his Gunpla builds. Like, it is so impressive. Like, he's had to do like 40 of them. Like, I don't know how he's had the time to do them. Like, he must have gotten them completed already. God damn. But I know he put the work in. Yellow, you are allowed to cheat with? How do you cheat with yellow? What is your go-to yellow tone? Like, I feel like the green yellows are just so ugly, and then if you try to find a yellow that's gold, then it's like, it just looks like poop. I'm trying to see if I have any yellows on my wall that I actually like. Hold on. Did I make a yellow pigment? Was it blues? Okay, so here are my yellow pigments and how I feel about them. I'll put those over here. This is pure yellow, and I don't like it because it looks super artificial, right? It just looks kind of like, it looks highlighter-y. It's too bright. This is yellow with a little bit of red in there, like a wee bit of red. This looks a little bit more natural, but it definitely has like a warmer tone. I wish I could like show you maybe if I just shake it up, it'll stick to the sides a little bit better. It's a little darker. I feel like this is probably the closest to like a normal yellow that I would be like, okay, well, I guess this is doable for like what, a goddamn daisy? I don't know. Then this is 2.5 to 0.5 ratio yellow to red. We're talking a cadmium red too. And it's like, it's way orangier. And when you add, additional stuff to it, like the difference between these, it's subtle, but you see it. And the difference between all three of these is like, okay, right? You can see it a lot more. And then you have yellow ochre, which is poopy to me because it comes out one of two ways. This is regular yellow, and this is yellow ochre. It looks like baby butt. And it's got a weird hint, and sometimes it comes out a little bit too brown, oddly enough. Like, it doesn't really look brown powder-wise, but it has a weird, like, neutral tone that can really throw a curveball depending on what you're working with. So yeah, I got a lot of pigments. Can you tell? I've got a problem. Actually, I don't have a problem. It's what I use for my medium, right? So when I mix my resin, I use my pigments in order to get the colors that I like. Brown base or pink base adds contrast with paints. It does. It does. Bad moon yellow. Ooh, that's a good way to put it. There were 3 Gundams that you wanted to build. One of your friends who's been doing Gunpla since forever told you to get some models at a high grade category first. And that's a good call. That is a good call. They're a little bit easier to navigate. But the only downside I have found to high-grade models is they can be a little fragile. The joints, specifically your joint sockets, they'll be looser. So when you're trying to like actually put the full built legs together, like you might push on one and then the other one might pop off. That's the only downside, but it is overall a little bit easier for sure. Also, if you ever have issues with pieces slipping apart, there's always glue. I mean, some people don't like to use glue, but I'm like, fuck it. I'd rather this thing not break in a second. So you've got a moldy ochre from P3. I don't want moldy ochre. That sounds gross, man. Gross. Sounds like good advice. Start with HG so you don't care and get skilled. And then move to MG. Absolutely. And then with MG, you can get a really nice build that, that you're super attached to. Am I missing a piece here? I am missing my H. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Yeah, I need H. I am looking for 45. Oh. Is it on here? Is there another there 45 on here? There's 2 sprues and it throws me off. 41. 45. There it is. Okay. I was like, did I fuck it up? I might have fucked it up a little bit. You start with an RG. I started with a high grade, but I wish I would have started with one of the ridiculous builds. Like, man, the purple Ava had a lobster. Actually, they had all the lobsters, but it was just so cool. I got to build a lobster, but at the same time, it was a nerdy anime. Like that I wish I would have started with because it was a quick build. Quick builds are good because then it's done. And then you're like, I did that. I made that with my hands. The 3 that were Gundam Death Scythe, Hell, Gundam Barbados, 6th form. Okay, then Unicorn Banshee. Ooh. Beautiful. Freaking pretty shit. Ran into that overtime. I'm like, this is dude fitting to breakdance pose. It's just like, they fell apart in ways that you don't want them to fall apart. And you're just like, God damn, man, this guy has looser joints than I do. And that says a lot. You guys see the artist that takes basic Gundam models and paints them anime? I've seen a dude that does that with normal models. Like he'll take it like an anime figurine and then like deck it out really cool. But I haven't seen it with Gunpla, but I would not be surprised. This one pops in here. You have like 4 or 5 Barbados? Or adjacent kits? That's cool. Beep. I'm trying not to like snap this one. Okay, no, this one just didn't click. Oh, see, I wish I had the click. He also mentioned to avoid one Gundam. Which one? Now I'm like curious. Is it this one? Like... Usually I just pick them like, is it pretty? Oh, it is? Okay. Like, that's how I do, which, you know, it's probably not the best way. RG Zeta Gun. Okay, thank God this isn't that one. Beep. This is so difficult. I wish my hands had more dexterity in my fingertips without nails. It has the worst joints. Oh my God. Okay, let's try this again. Oh. Relax. Stretch the hands. Jesus. It has the worst. Have you made one, Katoro? Okay, we're gonna have to use the side of my hand. Okay, if I could push it this way maybe with the joint. Yep, we did it. The filament. Oh, so what's the actual material it's built out of? That's unfortunate. So you have a 1984 original, not an RG. You watch the RG Zeta review. Man, that stinks. Oh, see, that's brutal. This reasoning is basically a hand grenade. It's like, okay, so I haven't really built a lot of Lego, but the one big set that we did have was the Walker. We had the AT-AT from Star Wars, and that thing made me so freaking nervous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where I'm just like, how are you selling this to people? Like, this thing is just like, it has hip dysplasia. when it's completed, I'm like, oh, that's totally apparently fine and normal. Okay, why this one? Okay, there it did. I'm like, is there not a way to fix some of that kind of stuff? Like, I feel like there should be. Hopefully, right? I don't know, I guess. Maybe not. But it's stressful. I really wish when we made that we would have glued it, because when we did move, like, it ended up eating the dust and there's like no way to put that thing back together afterwards. Just no way. You've built like 6 or 7 versions of the Gunpla Gundam. The RX-78-2. Oh. So all either EG or HG. So you do have an MG, RX-782. You still need to finish building. I bet it's gonna look so cool. It's just, everything's gonna look so cool. I just love the fact that someone figured out how to, okay. So, obviously now, with modern technology and how we have Blender and we have 3D printers, imagining printing something like this in parts is super doable, right? I can easily imagine that with today's tech. But the older tech, like the first round of Gundams that were ever made, can you even imagine how much time and effort it took to like individually figure out how to like produce and manufacture each one of these little nubs and somehow figure out how they would all fit on a goddamn sprue in order to put the whole thing together. Like, God, the trial and error on that had to be just horrendous. The R&D, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, oh, brutal. Just absolutely brutal. So this goes in here. Woo! We got a little nub. We got a little bod going. The original ones had like no possibility, opposability, and rougher proportions. Yeah, it's just, it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. It all comes from their knowledge of Japanese woodcrafting. So they have a very special work method where joints of woodcrafting and screwlessness, oh yeah, it can't be removed. I've seen that in like baseboards or in joints in housing. Like that stuff it's so cool. Oh my God. Humans are magnificent, okay? That's all I'm gonna say is just like, wow. To have a brain that can figure that out, like, god damn. The little fishes in the ocean could fucking never. They could fucking never. Maybe an octopus, but that's a whole different thing. Whole different thing. Actually, I don't even think they could, even if they wanted to. Could they assemble it for a shrimp? Maybe. Coming from that, someone liking robots was like, yeah, let's make some model kits. That's so cool. You're back? Oh, you're absolutely fine. Feel free to help end the damsel in distress. I totally get it. Your keyboard is flooded. What do you mean it's flooded? Flooded with what? So they made an RX 78-2 kits based on that with a bit more posability more recently. You still want to add it to your collection? Do it. You only live once, damn it. Enjoy that shit. Okay, we need G12, G18, G5, and G4. The G's. Okay. Oh, the G's. With my basement water. Oh my God. At least the basement is officially restored. Now we have to build 10 Billy bookcases and recategorize and alphabetize 20,000 games and gaming accessories. Lord have mercy. Is it 20,000? It might be 2,000. 20,000 would be ridiculous. Well, we do have like every console. Ooh, it might be. I don't know. No, actually, it might be 20. Ooh, weird thought. So, for those in here who don't know, me and my husband have an extensive retro video game collection. Oh my God, it is so cool and I love it. And one of our favorite things is going to find games. And part of that, I need R5, is we have every single N64 game ever made in the North America. We have every single one. We also have all of the N64s out of America. We don't have like the ones in Japan because obviously they have some extra stuff. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, all the way to 5, GameCube, Wii, Nintendo. We have everything. We have a little bit of everything. 8 bookcases full of games. And all of the working systems to play them. And all of the adapters so that I can play them on stream and hook them into my Elgato and stuff like that. Like, it is so freaking cool. And I'm so grateful that when our basement flooded, we were able to get every single thing out. Because I would have cried. Because we would have lost things that were just, like, irreplaceable. Like, we have one of the original Odyssey game consoles that had the little sheets that had to be attached to your CRT so that you could play them. And there's just not many of those left in existence anymore. And if we would have lost them, it would have just been heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. So very happy that everything can return back to its place. And we will make sure this time around, just in case, to keep everything at least a foot off the floor. Billy bookcases for my... Yep, we had them in Billy's. We might change it up this time, though. But Billy's is what we used, yeah. They're just the cheap and fast and easy. A million freaking little nails, though. I will tell you that. Oh, we need this one. Have you seen some of the new Ava models where they have multicolor molded plastic on the same sprues? I think I have some. Hold on, let me double check. I think I have one open. But when I moved, I kind of forgot where the part was that I actually had built, so I don't know if it's complete. Please hold. So you're talking about the sprue has multiples, or multiple colors, not multiple colors within one piece, right? Are you talking about like this? Where we've got the red, yellow, black, red, all that kind of stuff? Oh, multi on one piece. Oh, I don't have any of that. That sounds fancy as shit, though. Have you considered prestidigitation magic? Sir, what kind of magic you think I can do? I ain't no witch. I mean, I wish it would be cool. I have no access to magic. None. I can't tell you the hatred you have for building the cases. Oh, yeah. Yeah, your hands want to fall off eventually. And then, like, ugh, it's just such a pain in the butt. They're not the sturdiest, but they are effective if you are on a budget, and they do look nice. But, yeah, they can be a pain. Especially because what me and Kath tend to do, and by me and Kath, I mean what Kath tends to do, is get all of them at the same time, and then just, like, bulk build them out. So it's like a day and a half of just, like, your hands wanting to fall off. And obviously, I'm gonna help. He says that he'd just do it on his own. I'm not gonna let him do it on his own. That's ridiculous. You'd go freaking mad. Multicolor sprues have been a thing in Bandai model kits for years. That's really cool, though. I'm happy that they have that as, like, an option. D&D? Not even a level 1 spell? I'm so sorry. I don't know if, I mean, words are hard. I feel like I would do amazing in D&D when it comes to being like a little ball of chaos, but also following the rules of D&D, I feel like would be bad. Like, if it was open-ended and I was only limited by my imagination, I would have a goddamn blast. But having to remember what spells I have and unlocking them and what they do, my brain would be like, I don't know, hit the B button. There's no B button. Like, it just wouldn't work. There'd be nothing there. You finally got the enamel paint of the old model that you got for 20 bucks. Near full, old school Necron monolith. New ones are 194. Oh my god. Why are they so expensive? That's so crazy. Does it still work okay? Like, I know older paints, you gotta be careful. Like, sometimes they're kind of gacked. Old, let's see, used to be like 60 or so, maybe higher with inflation. Wow. That's crazy. Is it just no longer being released? Like, they just phased it out? Because that's kind of tough. By the way, Grey One, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Know you're worried about making it or not. Okay. Where the hell are we on this thing? Oh, we're down here. What the fuck is this? Did I cut off something I wasn't supposed to cut off? I don't know. Is that a sticker? Is it telling me there's a sticker? What the fuck is this thing telling me? What does this mean? It must be a sticker. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna assemble it. We're gonna go. Anyway, step 1. Dick. Okay. That goes in there. Nice. I am so immature. So, when you get the time to finish the Gunpla kit of heavy arms, which one should you do next? So you'll list 3 options. Your favorite list, okay, USA Gundam that you want to try building is HGAC, let's see, 242, 228, and you got a Sandrock in there too. Ooh, a gray standard commander type? Steamer cast expects too much. I mean, I'm not trying to cast expects too much of me. I promise. So you got it as a buy it now 10 years ago. A lucky win. Old Monolith got phased out for new updated ones. So there's really no comparison in the newer ones that they have, which would be unfortunate if that is the case. Okay, so is this... No, we want this side. We need all the pluggies. Oh God, don't drop it. I don't want to drop it. That side goes this way. This side goes in here. Eep. I'm like kind of winging it. This is probably not the best thing to wing, not gonna lie. How you doing, Deadeye? Step 1, buy a suit. I mean, you can buy a suit. You can buy whatever you want. The world is your oyster, damn it. Show it who's boss. Okay, so if you were gonna get Sandrock, I would say go for the Sandrock Custom. So, let's see. You'd get the same Gunpla, but it has a few more added things. What kind of added things does it have? Is it like different poses, like hands and like weapons and stuff? So the old one has more character. So you're missing one piece and a few cosmetic rods. Easily fixed with Plasticard. Plasticard's cool. Okay, so we got this little nub. I think this is a sticker. Oh, I'm gonna look. How the fuck am I gonna know? It doesn't give me a number. Does it? Fucking hell. There's no... What? Why? I feel like if it was a sticker, then it would have a number. Because all these have numbers. I'm gonna just ignore it. We're gonna ignore it and find out later. Oh, that could be a problem. Or it could be just fine. Maybe it's just fine. Okay, so this one's done. We're just gonna throw that over here and we're moving to this page. Oh my god. We're gonna start with this because it's right here. We need A's and PCL. Have the PCL first. PCL 12. I love these. These just feel so nice. Because they're all rubbery. They got the squish going. Oh my god, I almost lost it. But I didn't. So, yay. Are you A? You are. We get a break into the big boys. Okay. A22 and A28. So we have 22 here. Boop. Now we need 28. 28 is this bad boy. Whoops. I just poked myself in the face. Okay. Well, by added pieces, it's a machine gun and a second set of translucent red blades. Oh, that's freaking cool. I love the translucent red. There's two, like... Do they have any on here? Hold on. Let's see. They might. Yeah. When it comes to translucent colors, I love translucent red and the translucent green that they have with Lego. Translucent yellow is not too bad, but I feel like the green and the red will always just win. They will always win for me. These pieces are just so fun. They're so cool. I love Gundams. I just love making kits. Kits and stuff where like I don't necessarily need to look ahead a million steps are so enjoyable. Like, I really like doing, like, the cozy bookends, too. They have a million pieces, and it's like you have to do a lot of, like, hand gluing on those. But if they light up, oh, I love it. Oh, I just scratched the fuck out of that. Don't look at that part. The Gundam that you have is a Wing Zero from Endless Waltz. That sounds so lovely. You love the translucent on anything? A lot of ornaments on your Christmas tree tend to be blown glass. Oh, I've got a cat. If I could, I would. But I can't. She goes feral. I don't blame her. I'd go feral too. Did I pick up the wrong one? Did I not get 22? Does this shape does... No, it's the same. No, I'm good. My brain just freaked out for a second. We just put this one here. Okay, so that, there, this, there. The hole goes this way, I think. Hole. Okay, I squished. Ouch, my finger. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, so we have this little section. Boink. Well done. So you have an old HD Rick Dom. How do you find these? Like, do you guys have cool Gundam shops or something? I feel like I haven't found any in Ottawa yet, but I'm sure at some point I can track some down. I'll need to. So we have one. This goes here. We need... Oh, we already have that one in. No, we don't. No, this is another one. We need another PCL. And 12, I think. Got it like 23 years ago? Oh my god, amazing. What's up, Angry? How are you? You chill? So you haven't ordered in a while, but you buy at anime cons. You tend to online shop. I didn't even think about that. I've always just like found them out and about in person. Like usually if I go to places that are like hobby stores that have like, I don't know, sometimes you'll find them with like board games and especially buy some Warhammer stuff, like you might find some Rogue ones, but it's usually never anything like super cool. But maybe online there's just much better options. I should definitely look into that. So we need A, 23, and 29. Hobbiesville downtown has a bunch of Gunpla, but you don't know if they have older stuff. Older stuff, I feel like in general is just going to be a little bit more difficult to get your hands on, unless it's like quote unquote old stock. But either way, this stuff's just freaking cool. I'm just so happy that people do them enough that they keep them supplied. You know, I think that's awesome. Remember when you logged into the US Gundam store for the first time? You had a feeling your wallet was going to give you a look of, why must you do this to me? Understandable. The instructions are only in Japanese. Yeah, at a Japanese grocery store. Oh, you know, you might be right. You might be right. I should look into that. There is one. There's a big Japanese grocery store around here. So that might be a great idea. Sites like US Gundam Shop or Planet Gundam, but otherwise hobby shops like Hobby Town are your go-to. Yeah, when I was living in Knoxville, usually Hobby Town was where I went. But I'll have to find new ones for Canada. You're good? You're playing games? What game you playing? Oh my god, hold on. Losing this. Trying to rotate it. Oh lord, how do fingers work? There we go. Figured it out. You guys are welcome for that moment of panic. Ah, very nice, very nice. What are hands? How are hands? Why are hands? Surprisingly, Barnes & Noble has a good selection. What? Well, if that's not the most unexpected thing I've ever heard. Barnes & Noble, really? Well, that's unique. There was a place out in Maryville, past Hunt Club, that had a bunch of model kits too, but you don't remember the name of it. I'll check into that, because I feel like that's more doable than like trying to go downtown. Downtown is just, there's so much construction right now. Pain in the butt. Pain in the booty. So you got lucky, and for $7 you get a very old StarCraft Marine plastic kit. It's like 4 inches or so. Damn. Hey Helonian, I got a question for you. And it's because it's a Warhammer question. So, Kath is kind of curious about Warhammer lore. And he likes kind of chill YouTube videos that go into that kind of stuff. But if it has too much words that he don't understand, he gets a little bit turned off. But I was wondering if there was a good intro to like different factions. So like maybe like the history of Space Marines or something, or a short history. Because I mean, let's be honest, that thing goes on for like 50 bucks. Anything you recommend? Or any creators that you recommend? You want to know something about Gundam Heavy Arms I got? I want to know everything. Yeah, tell me. What you got? Yeah. Don't cut fingers. That would be bad. Gotta chill. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where he's learning how to drive and it's like big toe. And I feel like I gotta do that whenever I use these because otherwise it's going right into my finger. Unfortunately. So if you want you to share it on Discord, do it. Do it. I would love to see it. I bet you got a cool one. Okay, so this goes in this hole, in this orientation. Oh Lord, come on nails. This is where you got little issues. You can do it. Rotate the piece. Perfect. Yeah, rotate it back. A little bit better. There we go. So Barnes & Noble does Pokemon cards. What? So 10 years ago, you saw Star Wars swing in Armand's model? What? At Barnes & Noble? Maybe I'm sleeping on Barnes & Noble. You know, a few documentaries? Yeah! Send the playlist. I feel like he would love that. Okay, so then these two parts go together. So this one goes here. And this one goes here. And then this goes into here. And I follow my heart. And then this... It goes here, I think. That kind of seems, that seems right. Okay, and then we sandwich. I hope we oh God. Oh no. Okay, start on one side. I just gotta start on one side and then slowly align things. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh. Things aren't aligning the way I thought they would. Don't break it. Okay, we're good. I got scared. This one looks good. So X-Wing and Armada. So autocorrect. Gotcha. I was like, what's the swing one? The pre-painted models. Ooh. So when you bought it, it said it'll take a week to arrive. That was a lie? So first it ended up in Texas, then Michigan, then Wyoming, then finally to the state that you live, but then your neighbor's house, and it took 6 months to have a conversation with your neighbor about it, and the package was actually yours, thank God. You have one of those neighbors that if you explain to them a good amount of the situation, they'll understand. Jesus. Probably like, oh yeah, we have this box, but we don't know what this is. So we just like put it in our garage. That's wild. That's why I'm happy you got it. I'm sorry it took so long. Okay, so it says that this part flips up slowly, apparently. Oh, I'm sure it's all bebopped in correctly. What the hell is this part? We're adding new parts. Okay, B21. Where's my? Did we open bees? Where's the bee? Yeah. I did it. We found our bees. B21. This bad boy right here. Oh, legalized. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You get a follow because you passed the I passed the vibe check? Dude, I'm a little gremlin. You're seeing me in like the chiller of the gremlin modes? It can get a little chaotic, but usually that happens when I play video games. So like, for example, tomorrow in the evening at like 7:30 p.m., I'm gonna be streaming Stellar Blade, and then that gremlin comes out, and that one's a little spicier. I hope you're ready. It's a fun time though. It's a fun time, I promise. Good morning, art hands, for real. Good morning. You're also a gremlin? Oh, that makes me happy. I think gremlins are the best. I'm also extraordinarily biased, but you know what? Fuck them. How could you not enjoy a gremlin? We're like the coolest. Not only do we collect weird information, but we also go on crazy side quests and have weird hobbies. And like we find enjoyment in interesting situations. We are the opposite of boring. I feel like there should be an equivalent of like a gamer's zodiac sign, but instead of like the year of the monkey, it's just like the year of the gremlin. It would be pretty phenomenal. Okay, so this thing has a hole, and apparently it goes. So where the fuck does this go? Hello? What is? Where is that? What is that? Where what? What? Did I? Did I miss the plot here? Why is there an extra nub here in this picture? Where did that boy come from? Okay, let's look. We're gonna use our eyes. The type I am is I will take everything that isn't nailed down to the ground. Yes, I played Superliminal and I just kept taking the cheese with me through every single part that I could. In the StarCraft, that's the South Korean one. So you got a hydraulist. Oh my god, last year, but you didn't want to spend $20. Oh. So you sent the Gundam, you got in Discord, check it out if you want to see it. Dope, I'll check it out at your stream. Okay, where the fuck does this thing go? It says upside down, right? Then the arrow goes bump, 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 and then it goes to the side, and then you guys can't see diddly biscuits. Hold on, if I move, will it like, hold on. Now refocus. No, you still can't see diddly biscuits. All the diddle bis. Well, if this is 21, and on this picture, it's down, then maybe this shit is just. What? I would think it would go like. No, don't do that. Does it go in this nut? That seems weird. It might go in. Does it go in? Is this gonna... Does this look right? Why are you giving me some weird ass viewpoint on this? Okay, we're gonna just leave this over here. We're gonna get these other ones and then we will use magic, I suppose. I don't know what using magic means in this situation, but bear with me. Okay, more of B. Now we need B17, which is the other side. Okay. Surely these connect somehow. Maybe they hold themselves together through the fucking power of friendship? I am unsure. Okay. And now we have 11. Got our A's. Magic is make Kath do- Dude, he would be way worse than me. Oh my god. That would be the biggest no that ever did exist. I have this magical skill called a concerning amount of patience, where I will fiddle with something for a long time before actually like giving up on it. You got about 2 minutes. 2 minutes until Kath will brute force in any direction. Not the best for builds. He did one little small build one time, and that was the end of it. Did not enjoy. Gotta go. Just remembered you need to do shopping for food. Do your thing. Thank you so much for stopping by, Legalized. I appreciate it. You and your brother put it together? Used to get Gundam model kits when you were little kids with your cousins? Oh, that's so cool. So, random question. Is it difficult to put it together simultaneously? Like working on the same... I guess unless you ripped up the book. I just feel like it has to be done in such a specific order that it would be difficult to all work on at the same time. Unless people were like cutting and cleaning at the same time. Someone was the one doing the snapping. Like, I can see that working. Back when I was a wee little kid, like I'm talking 4 or 5. So I've got a stepbrother named Zach. and he's like 7 years older than me. But he was into making models and Gundams and stuff. And I remember watching him put together models, and it was just the coolest freaking thing ever. I loved it. He would like paint his though and like change the paint. Like one time I remember he like had this little action figure, I guess. It was Spawn, like old school Spawn. But he ended up turning him like this deep silver color. It was freaking cool. Like I just loved it. And after that point, I was like, I'm gonna learn how to make cool things too. And I think that's kind of why I enjoy doing these as much as I do. So this guy goes on the front of this. I'm pretty sure, yeah. 11 goes on B7. Okay. And what the fuck does that mean? The tip, this goes, what? No, really? It wears it like a hat? And somehow it clips into this other one that's through its butthole. Oh, this is such a weird situation. This is weird. We're gonna make it work, I guess. Oh, you made your own kits. Okay, that makes way more sense because I was like, how is that gonna work? But also cool. It transforms. Oh my god. Hopefully I don't like mess this thing up. I'm trying to like stab it in the hole without fucking things up. Oh, this does not seem right. I think... Oh, I'm nervous. I think I've rotated this weird. How do I... Oh, that's how that breaks. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna breathe and slowly move things. How are we gonna do that? I am now going to turn into a truck. Well, at least there's fair warning, right? How do I get this? Is it... If I move this one? See, there's this little hole in there. That part. But I feel like the orientation is a little weird. And I think this goes in the hole. I don't know. Let me see how these hook real quick. Yeah, that would make sense. It looks like we have to... How the fuck nugs is this gonna... Okay. All I know is it goes over the top of this part and we make that work. So it has to be based off of that. Maybe if I do get the top part through first. Oh god. But then... Oh Lord. If I can turn back time. Then maybe I wouldn't have fucked up that little orientation of this piece in the back. But if I can wedge it in there... Oh, God. If you guys saw what I am trying to do, you would be ashamed of me. That's not gonna... This isn't gonna... I have to do this. How do I do this? How do I rotate that? Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Ow! I just had to pinch my own finger. It's okay. We don't need fingers. This is the future. Okay, this orientation is right. This thing goes through here in a weird way. Whatevs. Okay, now I need this go in. Okay, and then... Oh god. I pinch. Oh, I think I'm making progress? Yes! The answer is yes. I'm so strong. Fix it with sprue glue? But I don't have sprue glue. I gotta snap the back though. Oh man, this is so tight. That's what she said. Or he said? That's what they said. Anyway. Eep. Oh, this whole thing is like so... I'm so nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. Where we go, Marty? We don't need fingers. Yep, I kind of feel like that. How do I need like a clamp. You guys got a clamp I can borrow? Okay, so this is where I need to close this. But I ain't strong enough. But I need to. It needs... Oh, I gotta be careful because I'm gonna get it in the wrong thingamajig. Maybe. It's not moving. Do I... my instinct is like, can I bite it? Do you know how bad that is? Why do I want to bite this? I'm like, my teeth are strong enough. Jesus. Okay, maybe if I... Why do all these pieces have to be so sharp and spiky? I feel like I'm making a good attempt, maybe. What if I just pretend? No, that's not a good solution. Do I have to take it apart and then try to realign it? I might need to. Maybe it's just not aligned right? I just don't know how breakable these are, so like I'm afraid to put full pressure on it. I see you've assembled a plastic murder weapon. You may or may not be very, very close to the truth on that. But what do I have? This might work. I don't know. Adventure? Adventure. That's difficult. I have... These are rubbery? I wonder if I could, like, inch it this way? Oh, I don't know if I have the room. No, but it's so close. I mean, is it? Is it really? Yeah, don't bite it. You did that once, you almost broke it. Well, at least you didn't break your tooth. If I can... It's not close enough. Oh, goddamn. The struggle is real, man. I'm gonna do it. I don't know how. It's just in a weird spot. So it's like putting pressure where I feel like I have to put pressure is just shaking everything. Okay. If you didn't have cool fancy nails, I bet I could too. If I could actually use my fingers, how fingers were meant to be, you know, used. Mayhaps. I have a feeling that the rubber piece is maybe not in the right alignment. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scream expletives. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to separate it out. Thanks for the lurk, Deadeye. I think it's gotta be this bottom piece that's becoming a hoe. It looks like it is the bottom piece that is the hoe. So if I pop it back out, maybe I just need to put it in a better orientation first. No, it is honestly... I can't tell if it's... How are you supposed to know, right? How we know is shit. No, it is... Is it supposed to click? I think it's supposed to... How am I supposed to Google this? You want me to go ahead and put into Google? How does B21 hook into B... Hold on, maybe... Posture check. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jackal. I'm like, I know I could squeeze this thing closed if I was using my thighs, but I feel like that's frowned upon in the industry. Okay, I'm gonna... chiropractics! Just kidding, I don't know how to do chiropractics, but I'm gonna break my hand if I keep trying it this way. It is definitely this bottom piece, so maybe if I just completely undo it. Of course, now it doesn't want to undo either, so like... Find an assemble vid? Ah, mama ain't riz no bitch. Okay, so we got it off. We have our hole. Should I put some olive oil in this thing? Lube it up? Like, I have no idea. If I go slowly and just wiggle, maybe it'll be better than going super quick. I don't know. Maybe it's a vacuum situation. It's not a vacuum situation. That would be weird. I'm like shaking so hard to try to get this thing like on properly. I think I did better. Oh, maybe not. I need to like... Yeah. Sometimes these pieces, like there's like a millimeter of space between it. You can almost see it. just in that little gap that has to be closed. And it's stupid. Like, what I'm doing is right. Like, I know I'm doing it correctly. It's just, I think the pieces are just angy sons of bitches, you know? But if I put too much pressure on this little thing, I think it will snap. So I might just have to bite the bullet and be like, okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to take this one. Maybe if I do the top part first. Okay. Okay, if I got the alignment. This is so dumb, but I can do it, I think. If I lean it back, I can snap that top part, but then it doesn't stay. Ugh. Fuck it. You're not missing any pieces. That's a good question. Good question. It says, put this piece out. Okay, so we got this piece here. And it's saying to put it inside in the nub, which I am. And then slip this piece through the top, put that there. No, I think it's the. I think I'm right. I just think it's difficult. I think it's just that rubber piece is not slipping in necessarily as snugly. Hi, Kath. How are you? How was work? You vibing? I'm over here struggle busting with this little piece. Hi, Disa. Disa, would you like me to eat a sour candy, or would you like me to wait? And would you like to redeem it tomorrow when I'm doing an evening stream and you can see my face? Yeah, I'm gonna throw this thing across the room. Just kidding, I'm not going to. But fuck it. This is as close as it's gonna get. Hopefully it doesn't create any other issues going forward. It's just what it is. It's just what it fucking is. Okay, this part goes down, it says. Like this. Tomorrow? Okay. Okay. Just wanted to check, because you've done that one before, where you missed a step or piece. Interesting. I've done it before on other builds where I've accidentally missed something. But this one is just, it's the rubber piece. Maybe it would have needed to be cut down a little bit. I just don't want to undo the whole fucking thing to cut it down. So we're gonna hope that this millimeter isn't going to ruin the build. We'll find out. It'll be an adventure. We'll test it for science. Okay, so apparently this is gonna look like this at this point, which it does. Minus that snapped closed part that's not snapped closed. Pretend. We can pretend. Okay, so we need B15. Here's our B. And 15 is right here. And then we also need B13. Okay, so we have two 13s. We'll just go ahead and use one of them. Okey-doke. These edges look okay, but now that I've had issues fitting a piece, I'll just try to be extra careful. This song is kind of a bop. Yeah, I've kind of dove into Harris Heller's, I think that's his name, his stream beat stuff. They are not bad. It's pretty nice. Okay, so this Says it goes somewhere over here. There is a hole, so it must go on the top of this. Nice. Good snap, good snap. Okay, this thing has a nose, and it looks like the nose goes up. And then it goes on this side. Freaking ouch, that thing is sharp. But it fits, and it looks freaking good. Okay, from here, we grab this boy. And it says these are supposed to be back. And then... Whoa. Okay, that goes there, in the butt. Okay, how far does it... But how far? I'm gonna... Does it go all the way in? That's what she said. I think it does. If I like wiggle it, no, it's kind of maxed. Okay, where does this go? This slides in. Oh. Oh God. Well, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess. Okay, okay. I think I put this thing on too far. Gonna loosen that. So this thing has to slide in through the power of magic, and me. Oh my God, they're so tight. How? How do I get this orientation right? That doesn't make sense. Okay, let me think, because this part, this part is supposed to end up here. But I need to get this in that. So if it just pops on top, then in theory, this just needs to be all the way in first, and then it can be set on top of it. Okay, but now I'm getting this part. It's gonna suck. Okay, so the red parts, twist back. I wish... Lockter? Are we having Alvin? We're over here building, attempting to build. But capabilities of builds are... I'm struggling a little bit, not gonna lie to you. I think this is it, but it's just... Maybe I have to lift it up first. Hold on. Can I move this up? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, man. This is not... I'm having a hard time with nails. I've reached the points of nails being an issue. Okay. So... Oh, no. This is the no. The didn't struggle piloting Aegis? Or Aegis? You only struggle because you're missing... Oh, no, he's in there. We got him in. But this part can't close because I was struggling with it. And because that part can't close, this part can't rotate up enough to fit this one in. I am at a segue of bleh. Unless I, like, magically... Oh, it's so stiff. Oh! Did I get it? No. Everything is moving, but the parts I want to move. It'll break. It will break if I do this, so I can't do this. I have to go back and shave down that fucking piece. Good God. Good God. The worst. So, I know I'm having that moment. It's so funny. Okay, so this part is undone. This has to close in order for me to continue. Unfortunately, that piece is a bitch. It's just a little bit of a bitch. Hey, so 40K? Snap to fits? You have to shave down the pegs to... Yeah, it just sucks, because usually... I don't know, it's a master build. I wasn't thinking I would have to. I'm gonna wiggle. We're over here problem solving. Oh, come on, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Are we wiggling enough? Are we not wiggling? Are you just being a hoe? I think it's just being a little bit of a hoe. There we go. Or I could, in theory, shave this part down. That could work. Instead of having to shave the internal part, which is right here. Yeah, see, this is the issue I'm having. It's just not fitting. Oh, I can see on the inside. Yeah, it's got a ring. It's getting stuck. No, I'm gonna have to. But the problem is, I don't know if I can fully get it enough. Oh, this might be, I don't know if I'm gonna make the problem better or worse by trying to shave it down. New Freeman's Mind? Oh. I am gonna shave the outside of this and just... This is just gonna be easier to manipulate, I think. But it's a width thing. So, like, I have to, like... cone it a little bit. Ah, God, this could be way worse. What is the best route here? I'm trying... It needs to... Yeah, it needs to be thinner. She's a little thick. Given the internal structure of that piece. She narrow. There we go. I'm just gonna very gently just try to file it down with this, I guess. That side looks better. Now I gotta do all the others. Ooh, a Gunpla. How's it going? Well, it was going great until it wasn't. So one of our pieces, we have to put this little nub into a little slot, but the slot has some like debris on the inside that I can't for some reason pop through without like completely undoing everything until this point. So I am attempting to mitigate the issue by shaving down the peg instead of trying to fix the hole. We're gonna see if this works. Hopefully it does. In theory, it should. I just hope I can shave this thing down enough to get through that one part that it needs to get through. If anything, it might, you know, afford me some wiggle room. Because I'm not able to fully insert the peg. That sounds so funny. I love Gunpla. You get it. You get to say funny things. Okay, this looks a little better. See, in a lot, you have two primary dreadnoughts. So you have to shave down the arm pegs to get the standard model arm. Oh God, that's a pain in the butt. It's always good to have some diamond files. I don't have diamond files. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the diamond files. Maybe that would fix everything. Okay, we're gonna just give it a shot and see if we have to file this down more. We might have to. I don't know. Adventure. Okay, so I have to do it from this side. Shit. Let me make sure my orientation is right. This way. This one goes under here. Okay. So, if we can get this, I will be very happy. So far, so good. I'm still kind of struggling. It needs more. I need to do it more. Or higher. No, I think we can push through it. It just needs to be, I think it's still a little thick on this side maybe. I could just chunk it and just hope that the chunk is enough. But like, I'm afraid a little bit. So diamond oh my God, diamond files, you heard, only work in one direction though. I would not know, I've never used them. In one direction. That's more like glass files? Do glass files only work in one direction? I'm gonna be honest, the only files I've ever used are nail files and document files. I've never actually like filed anything down. Maybe I'm missing out on the experience. Okay, so I think the other thing too is I may not be shaving down this little peg far enough, like far enough back. Maybe I'm starting too shallow. I'm just gonna fuck with the whole fucking thing. God damn it. Do you have sandpaper? No, I do not. I don't have sandpaper. Unfortunately. Should I invest in these things? Because I definitely can. They're a must, especially when you're building third-party kits. Okay, no taken. Is this considered a third-party kit? Shave down, damn it. No, that one isn't. I was gonna say I can't really tell. I didn't realize they had like knockoffs. But it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. Okay, we're gonna try it again. Okay. This has to be this way. Firmly grasp it. Okay, the initial fit is better. But can we push it through? Yes! We did it! Fuck yes! Success. What can I say? That peg was just a little too long. Okay. And now it snaps together just fine. Well, at least we know it wasn't user error at that point. It was just manufacturing details that were kind of pulled, but it's good now. Everything is pushed. Look, it's closed. I closed the gap. Fuck yeah, bitches. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little excited about that. Now I gotta try the other thing, which was another pain in the booty bum. Okay, it was this part. And this was the issue. The issue was your girl has nails, and this part in specific is not nail friendly. Oh God. So, wish me luck. I'm gonna do what I can, okay. So this says push it down first, but I don't know. We might have to file this one down a little bit too. Actually, I should probably check that, but we can try it first. I wanna scoot this piece in, scoot it in the boot. Because this one was like a super tight fit. It's close. I don't know if it... Slide in. Oh, no. See, I need to get that one in a little bit more too. I think it's the rubber pieces. This is why Xenon never made Gundams. What's up, Hans? How are you? Needs to color code the instructions like Warhammer does? That would be great. Does this one have something in there? It does have a little ring. It's the little ring that's getting caught. This one, I'm gonna be honest. This is a super snug kit. This kit is like hella tight. Like way tighter than any of the other ones I've done. It is master grade. I don't know if maybe that has something to do with it. But like this thing, it does not have hardly any wiggle room, which is okay because it means it'll be a sturdier build. But dude, it is a little gnarly. Just gotta shave some things down a little bit here and there. Work on our little peggies. Hopefully it won't be a lot. And hopefully after this point, things will be fine. I'm thinking that they will. But dude, it's making my hands sweat. Okay. Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Just inventorying audio gear after a rehearsal. Oh. That's interesting. Like microphones and shit? Okay, now I just need to stop pushing that. That piece moves, Hannah. Don't push the pieces that move. It's so close. Oh my god. I think I could push it in, but I'm afraid. Oh, that didn't sound like a good sound. Maybe I shouldn't. Mics, piano, speakers, holy shit, that's a lot of stuff. I have friends that go on tour, and man, the audio equipment is no freaking joke. And I know if anything gets fucked up setting wise, like it is such a pain in the ass. Do I just force it? I could. It's right there. I could like, in theory. I'm strong enough to, but I don't know if it's, I did it. I forced it and it worked. I think. Oh, my hand hurts. Okay. Let me just make sure everything is as it should be. I think. I feel like it looks right. I'm gonna double check it. Okay, so it says. I don't know if that's supposed to go past it. Does have, oh, it needs to go a little bit further. This one's almost there too. I have to push a little bit. And I don't force it in the wrong. I'm not trying to force it in that. That would be ridiculous, sir. Ridiculous. Okay, one is snapped in. 2 is now snapped in. Okay. We did it. We did it. Everything is in place. Okay, so now this thing slides forward. Oh my god, my hands. This one slides forward too. So these are both in the right position. Oh, is this one? There we go. There we go. And these pieces had to hook onto like little nubbins, but it's all set and good. Everything wiggles. It's just tight. Yeah, I can't control that, man. It is what it is. So now we got our head unit. Dude, this is a way bigger piece than I thought it would be. Just saying. But it's cool. So our little head body goes here. Body unit. You have some old Star Trek models that you should put together and paint? TOS Enterprise and D7. Do it! What's stopping you? Me. I am surprised at how winded I am by exercise. Personal trainer. This was the tour of the gym. Oh my god, I feel that in my soul. Okay. Turning the page. Doodly boop. Just throw that over there. Actually, we'll throw this there. That works. Oh, these are gonna be all the little pieces, so help me God. Okay, we need A8 and B16. We have her A. Here is 8. But we're doing good, I think. I would damn near say we're doing fantastic. Do you guys like Gunpla builds like this? Do you want me to do stuff like this more often? I could try to figure out how to make that work. I need B16. B. Are you B? Ouch. You are B. It still bothers me that you don't do a 2-3 cut. What the hell is that? What's a 2-3 cut? I don't even know what that is. B16. Where are you at? Oh God, you're right here. You so little. What the fuck kind of piece is this? Oh God. Okay. Little nubs. Little, this is a dainty motherfucker. It's okay. It's okay. We can work with this little thing. As long as it doesn't shoot when I cut it. Oh, we're good. Look how little that thing is. I'm fucked. Your girl's cut. You cut through the sprue? And then the runner, less likely to break a single edge cutter. Oh. That's so funny. I have never broken, like, I've never broken a piece through, like, the Gundams I've made. I've made about 6. I've never had an issue with that. Then again, this isn't Warhammer sprues. I wonder if these are just a little bit thicker. But I can understand with Warhammer, like, when I did the Spoopy Boys, it was a little different. Use a standard cutter on the sprue? What do you mean by a standard cutter? Not God hands? Okay, so A goes into B. I'm gonna do this little nugget first. Okay, may the odds be ever in my favor on this one, because holding this is difficult. This goes into the back of this. Okay. I'm just gonna be careful. Be so careful. I'm so careful. Nope, the alignment. Nope, the alignment. Firmly grasp it! God hands is only for the runner and the nub. Cutting the main sprue is by any... Oh, well, I only do one cut, and it's exactly where it needs to be. So then, like, can't I just bypass? In theory? Okay, so this has to stick out, so it's gotta be like that. Okay. I did it. I did it. I jumped the shark. Okay, can I push this down? No bypass, only Zool. See, exactly. Like, if you're not doing a shitty job with your God hands, you shouldn't have to double cut. Cutting close with a double-edged cutter can leave stress marks. True. That's true. But these aren't anything that's for, like, competition or anything. So, for my use, it doesn't matter. You did it? I did it. I done it. Look, he's got, like, a little goatee. That's all you can really see is a little part. Okay, so now we need A14. And... oh God, that has a sticker? You want me to put a sticker on a grain of rice? Are you fucking kidding me? That's goddamn insanity. Okay, let's see how big this piece is. And by that, I mean, we all know it's gonna be like freaking dainty. A14, right? It's clear. It's this little piece of a nub. This little wee nub. Wee little nubbins. Perfect. Use the double-edged cutter on the crotchal region parts so I can have stressticles. Oh my God. I also don't need God hands. You got some good ones for 26 on Amazon? SETI 5. Oh yeah, you definitely don't need God hands, but when you have them, you might as well take advantage of the fucking fact you got them, you know? Oh my God, I thought I just threw it. This is the piece that they want me to put a sticker on. I just want you to see that. They want me to put a sticker on this. How in God's great earth am I supposed to do that? You have to clean up anyway, so it's no big deal. I guess that's fair. That's super fair. Let's just see what the sticker is that they want. Okay, I don't even know the orientation of this small little nubbin. Okay, it's sticker number 1. Oh my God, no way. That's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. Well, there's a bunch of ones though, right? That's a 1. Okay, we're opening the sticker box, or bag. I just wanna see. Wow, I didn't cut through that. That's surprising. Well, that will. Whoop. Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, At first I was like, maybe I'm lucky and it's on this big sheet because these stickers look much better quality than the other ones. But then the one spot is like way too big of a sticker. And then this one sticker is way too round of a sticker. And the only sticker that would fit would be this little shiny one, which is the one I don't like. Because they're too thick of stickers. They just don't stick well around three-dimensional objects. So it wants me to attempt to wrap this little black guy around this little clear guy. I'm gonna try it. It's gonna hurt when I do. I probably should attach it first. Yeah, I'm gonna attach it first because then maybe I have something else I can hold on to. So it says A14 is supposed to go into F15. Okay. Here is F15. Reminds you of your dad putting decals on slot cars. The cars were HO scale, matchbox size, and the water transfers were tiny and fragile. Water transfers at least mold better to objects. These are just plain old basic adhesive that you would find like in a sticker book, and it's just not enough to really stay where you freaking put them. Unless what you're putting it on is relatively flat, but half of these are like super angular. So it just ends up being like such a freaking pain in the patoots. A pain in my little patoots. So 40K still does transfers. You hear horror stories. I think my favorite horror story that involves 40K are people painting miniatures with faces. And like looking at how bad they are, it just makes me smile. It makes me smile so much because it's just like, this is hilarious. Half the time they have like hardcore potato faces. Or like a wonky eye, or their eyes are way too big. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Granted, painting anything that small like that is just like, eyes are the real, but yeah, see, exactly. I'm like, you know, you're doing, no matter what, it's gonna be a tough freaking job, but good God. Okay, so it looks like this face part slots into this part. Okay, come on, nails. We can do this. We can do this. Nyeh. Plop. No, God damn it, Bobby. Like, that's how I feel right now. Oh, we got it. Guys, we have a structure. Okay. This part. Firmly grasp it. Slides down into the face. Oh, well, yeah, I definitely need the fucking stickers here because this is eyeballs. We can't not have eyeballs. Balls for the eyes. You can't not do that. I would be a monster. Oh. No, hold on. Please hold. I feel like this is not fitting the way that I thought it would. It needs to be pushed down. Okay, well, how do I do that without, ouch, impaling myself? Apparently like this. Maybe. No. It just has a little gap, and I feel like that gap isn't supposed to be there. Is this too much of a... Hold on. You see that? Okay. There's a little gap near the bottom. Is I feel like I'm supposed to close that gap because it looks weird. But closing that gap be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Maybe if I closed the gap before putting the frickin' face on, maybe that would be better. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Damn it, Bobby. What in the hell? I love King of the Hill. King of the Hill is such a comfy show for me. I think it's because when you've watched enough and you can actually start to understand Boomhauer, it's like everything. Everything makes sense in the world. Any misalignments or battle damage? Ah, see, it was misaligned. But still, aligning this thing is still freaking stupid. Align, yo-ho. These pieces are very, very difficult to work with. I'm gonna shave one down. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of shavy wavy. Did you see the new seasons? I haven't seen them. Were they good? Like, were they worth it? I know that Bobby was supposed to be an adult at that point. Didn't the person that played Luann, didn't she pass away? Like, is Luann in there? Okay, this should be good. Brittany Murphy died years ago. That was Brittany Murphy? Who did Luann? I had no idea. I don't know who I thought it was, don't get me wrong, but I didn't think it was Brittany Murphy. Interesting. Good to know. You enjoyed them, but you heard mixed reviews. Well, all that matters is that you enjoyed it, right? Fuck the reviews, man. Okay. This head now fits way better. Okay. Surgery. Dude, we are surgeons. We are surgeons. Doop, boop, 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 boop. Actually, I think that's the we are farmers, but like, you know, farmers, surgeons, is like the same. That's a snug fit. I like. Okay. Snug as a bug in a rug. That's attempt to put the sticker on. Do I put the sticker on or do I do the thing above it first? Oh, God. I should do the thing above it first. We should put the sticker on at the end. At the end of the little section. I feel like that's the only way to make sure that this thing doesn't get rubbed off when I'm trying to manhandle it. That sounds special. Okay, so we have A25 and B2. Okay. Oh, it's clear one too. Does this have a sticker? Okay, it doesn't. Thank God. Okay. Firmly grasp it. Been rewatching Heroes because of the cheerleader dying? She was so young. She was so freaking young. Do we know what happened? Like, do we have a cause of death? She was your age, yeah. Like, I was super surprised. Like, at first I thought it was like, oh yeah, like someone's, you know, someone always has to die at some point in time, you know, because otherwise the people get bored. But like, I just assumed it was fake. I didn't think it was like an actual real headline. I was a little surprised. Everyone thought it was fake at first. Yeah, like that would, I hate saying it, but usually it's fake. Especially if it's someone young, unless it's someone who is like not only young but had like a drug problem or something. Like then I'd be like, oh well, maybe. You think it had to do with drugs? Aw, that's so sad. So it was a combo, but you think it was cardiac related. Oh man. Like I hope her family's doing okay. Like stuff like that comes out of left field is just very hard to emotionally deal with when it's someone close to you. You think there was substance abuse issues in the past? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Substance abuse in that industry, I feel like, is so easily attained. Like, it's a little too normalized. It makes you think what like the actual cost of fame is. When it increases stuff like that, it's just like, oh. I don't think I could ever really handle a fame that like actors and stuff have. Like the fame that comes with having to go to parties and press releases and stuff, I would just not. I wouldn't be a good fit. I wouldn't be a good fit. Not necessarily because I'm prone to anything like that. More so because I am the opposite. I'm adverse to that kind of stuff. Like I don't really like not feeling in control of my person, at least. It's awful because her brother died last. He was only 20. Oh my God, really? So both of them went. Oh. You love Heroes? She also played a great character in Nashville. She was talented. I love the fact that she was involved in like video games. No, I thought it was so freaking cool. So this one, orientation what? Oh God, I'm gonna have to hold it with this because otherwise I can't freaking see it through my own chonky fingers. Okay, this way, it goes into this thing. Okay, it's too little for me. I can't hold it. Okay. Firmly grasp it. I did it. Through the power of tweezers. I love tweezers. She's one of the coach's kids? Let's see, and remember the time. What? You're so right. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. She was also in Kingdom Hearts? What? I knew that she was in, Until Dawn. But that was about it. I didn't realize that there was more in, like, Kingdom Hearts. That's so cool. You didn't even know until you found out that she died, that she was the voice of... She was... What? Kari? Oh my god. The one chick from Kingdom Hearts 1. That was her. Interesting. An all-time sports movie. Wow. That's so cool. Okay, so we've got these parts and pieces. Oh, I need G1. And I need a freaking PC piece. Okay. Let's do G1. And then we should be able to put our sticker on. In theory. In theory. Starfruit girl. Oh my god. Okay, so G1 is this bad boy. Neat. Neat. Wait. Okay. Just made sure I was looking with my eyes instead of cutting with my heart. Just kidding. There's no such thing. Actually, it was more so I just thought that the orientation was weird for a second and I was gonna cut off something important. Remember the Titans was a great movie. That was a Disney. I still don't. What? That's a Disney movie? There's no fucking way. How is that a Disney movie? Is that really? Like, you're not just like fucking with me? Dude, this song's kind of a bop. Okay. Little pieces are difficult. But I'm a strong, independent woman who don't need no sandpaper. That's probably a lie. Sandpaper would actually be super beneficial as I'm going through this. Not even gonna fuck with you. So it was distributed by Disney Pictures. So it was Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. That's so crazy. They've got their little hands in all goddamn everything. Okay, so this piece, I guess goes like this into this piece. Okay, so top, middle, and then we need that squishy. Squishy. It's me, you know I don't fuck with you on that. That's true. You are very consistently honest, and that is one thing I do appreciate. I do, because you're not one of them trolls that I'm used to dealing with. Okay, so we need 3. PC3. I wonder if the inside of... No, this joint looks pretty good. I'm noticing a trend with some of these rubber pieces that they are not bored out super well in the holes. So it could just be a inconsistency with the sprue. I tell nothing. Yeah, okay. Okay, boy. Of course you do. Of course. Yeah, uh-huh. The truth is all the truth. Okay, so this guy slides in first. Oh, God. How the fuck does this slide in, though? Follow my heart. I'm following it. I think. No. I have big hands, apparently. No. No. Is that it? No, that's not it. Does it go here? I'm struggling. Okay, wait. Oh my god, why are these pictures so small? I need this changed to Wumbo. Maybe if I don't want to start with the top one first, because if I start with the top one first, it's gonna fuck the whole shit up. What if I put this on here first? Yeah, plot twist, and I slide the whole thing on. Like, oh, that is this how it's supposed to be? Or I feel like these slip together like this. Maybe I shouldn't be following my heart on this. In theory, that would make... I just don't know. It looks... I'm seeing this, but somehow this is supposed to fit in with this. And I don't really understand how that's supposed to work. What the fuck am I doing with my life? God damn. Okay. So, step 1. Cry. There's 2 nubs on the sides. That's good to know that there's nubs. This somehow slides into here. Is this that looks right. This looks right. Okay. We've got a piece. We got a piece. You have to put the sticker on first. Oh no, I don't wanna. I don't want to do that. That's horrible. Okay, and then this guy is the second guy. I don't know how exactly this is supposed to fit unless it's here. I think it's here. Oh my god, that's how it's supposed to fit? This thing is so weird. This is so weird. I'm not gonna ask questions. I just should not ask questions. Okay. But the blub in the blub, was this supposed to be there first? Oh my gosh. Why does it say 2 if this has to be under there? God damn. Our orders of operations are not ordering or operating. Not at all. Okay, so this guy goes in. Fuck it. Good God. Good God. Small panic. Okay. Here, we have nub. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, now this guy. This guy snugs in. Just a little snug. If I can stop shaking. Okay, we got this. Now I feel comfortable. Should test model kit instructions for work. Could you imagine? I mean, that's what I'm doing right now when you really think about it. Oh god, yeah, that's what I'm thinking it's gonna do. I'm gonna try the sticker, but there's no promises on said sticker. I'm gonna be honest with you. I might just end up taking a fucking Sharpie to this thing. Okay, well, if I can. Firmly grasp it. He's gonna have a wonky eye. I don't want him to have wonky eyes. I'm trying so hard. Oh my god, Disa, that threw me off so much. Ridiculously. Oh, it just scratched his eyeball. Of course I scratched his eyeball. Okay. You know what? Battle damage. To the ocular region, that's fine. No, we're gonna press it down, hopefully. And hopefully it'll stay there. Who knows? But hopefully. Okay. This is what we have. Hold on, let me get closer. Arms. I think I did an okay job. I mean, you know, not bad. Not bad. Remember the Gundam Battle Scar toys? There was Battle Scar toys? I had no idea. Let Chop in. He's not even home, I wish. Now put a wig on it. Oh my god. I would, but it's already 1 o'clock. It's time to raid. But I want to give you an option. If you guys want me to do another one of these, I do have time to do one tomorrow. I can do another stream, early stream in the morning and keep working on this Gundam. He was knocking to surprise you for... I would have loved that. That would have been amazing. But I happen to know he's working open to close today. Unfortunately. He's covering. So, you do? So that's the reason that you remember the name Silas? Silas? It looks like Cialis. It sounds like you gotta get that checked. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a poll in the Discord. So if you guys do want to see another Gundam stream tomorrow, in addition to the evening stream, I can absolutely do that, but it'll only be up for 24 hours, that poll. So like, definitely do it. Do it, you won't. So that I know if I'm gonna set this up for tomorrow. But yeah, okay, so let's see who's on. Physalis? Oh, Physalis? See, now it sounds like syphilis. It's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. I think. Yes. Fuck yeah. Okay, Shy is on. We're showing love to Shy because I don't get to rate her often. And she's my wife. I love her. I love her so much. Shy is a gem. The biggest gem that ever did gem. For that record. Okay. So, keep an eye out in the Discord for that lovely, lovely poll. And yeah, we might work on this more tomorrow. It should go a lot faster after we're done with this itty bitty little face, because usually the legs and the arms are like big chonky bits. Big chonky bits are much easier to work with. I'm down to do early streams until this thing is done, if you guys keep continuously voting in the polls. So we will see. But I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, hop in the Discord if you're not there. Okay, love you to pieces. Okay, bye.